let's get this thing rolling. Getting it all set up. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Coffee here. Welcome to today's stream. Give me one moment. I'm finishing getting stuff set. I'm making sure I have my stream up so I can see if there's any issues. Oh yeah. Why hello everyone. Coffee here and welcome to... Oh, I forgot to do that. There we go. Why hello everyone. Coffee here and welcome to today's stream. In today's stream, we will be finishing the skybase, but we just gotta get used to mobs some more. So, last time we actually beat the warden, but then again I had a slight advantage. I was able to keep on respawning and he was contained. So I really didn't have to worry too much. But yeah, so today we're going to be taking out a couple mobs. These are what we have to do stuff with. We'll go through 3 mobs and then we'll go straight into our survival world. So let's see what happens, okay? Game mode, survival. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's a drowned 1. It is a creeper. Yikes. I thought I had enough time there. Did not have enough time to eat, apparently. And it... Okay, you know what? Let's do a few more. Hey, Chakra, how are you doing today? We're getting the mob spawning out of the way quickly. Hi, everyone. Why aren't you hitting me? Are you passive right now? This seems weird. You guys are just trying to get to the water. I don't know why, but I have a drowned friend? Maybe? I don't know. I'm in survival. Oh, gotcha. So you can realistically just have a drowned friend. That's awesome! Okay, I'll leave you be then. We'll leave another jump scare for me later. We're gonna head straight into the survival world and see what happens. Today we are going to be, of course, finishing building the base, which I'm very excited for. If I remember correctly, we need to get more dirt, and we need how much more? 5 more? Okay, let's go get that 5 more dirt. And then we will get to finishing building with all the other materials. Let's actually build with the materials we have, so if we need to get more materials, then we get that at the same time. So, although I need to get more food. We'll head back then. We're gonna need the more food. Might as well head back now then. Here we go. Yeah, so good to know. We could have a drowned friend in our Minecraft world, which is awesome. Here we go. We're gonna do this, because that'll be okay. We need a couple there. And then we gotta head in. We should say hi to the chickens anyways. And do our usual before stream. Well, not before stream. Beginning of stream check-in. There's only a couple of eggs. We got 1 chick. Two chicks. 3 chicks, 4 chicks. 5. 5 chicks. Jeez. 5 chicks to start stream. That's pretty good. Let's not fall down there. We need to get materials. So we need to grab food. that was something I said we needed, so let's grab some food. And we'll also grab this. We'll grab these. And I think we can leave the rest of it here for now. So let's head on back. Just put my shield back on. Let's right click. Here we go. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Back to our base. Later on we'll get enough stuff so we can actually keep fences on this entire thing. And like, I guess even if we didn't want to put on the fences, this is still a pretty nice bridge. It's nice and wide, so falling off it it's easier not to, although if I do not pay attention I certainly can. So maybe we will put the fences on eventually. But right now, our main goal is just to finish up this thing. So let's get the rest of the dirt on. And now, we'll just put that there for now. And now we will pull up the bedrock world and figure out what the next part we're going to place down is. I'm almost thinking we do the rest of the ceiling area first, and then move on. And or we start from the bottom, we finish the bottom, then move our way to the top, which also would be a very valid strategy. So let's go take a look and see what else we need for the bottom, because maybe, yeah, we'll do the bottom first. Okay, so for bedrock, let's do these parts. I forgot I needed to craft more of the stuff, so let's go do that, because I totally forgot about that. I don't think we have enough copper. Where's the sun? Right there. That is 18, that's 50. I think we needed the rest of the copper. Okay, back to the base we go, because... Oh, whoa. There go dropping in frames. But yeah, we'll see. Ah! I'm gonna fall off the thing at this rate. Why do I keep dropping frames like that? That is so weird. Oh jeez. We have enough time. We need to grab the copper. We'll also grab the stairs and the other door. And we should grab this. Hey chickens, I know you guys are playing eggs, but we're gonna do that later. Right now, we will head on over and actually get to building, which will be nice. Okay. And ignore the mob spawning area we have underneath the house here, because that's a large dark spot that will be continuously spawning mobs. Look at the cow up there. Okay. Now that we have the actual copper, I'm realizing something else that I forgot, but it's okay. I forgot to grab coal, but we can still make this work. The reason being is in the bedrock design, let me pull that up. In the bedrock design, we'd had these here, but we can also easily change from just the normal copper block to a different kind of copper block. I mean, can I just change them to these? Because if I can, we can make them these and later on make them glow. So maybe we do that if we're able to, and if not, we'll just use a different kind of copper, I think. So let's go ahead and just see what can we make. Let's use some of the chiseled copper, because at least still breaks it up some. And of course it's becoming night. What's the rest of the bedrock? Okay, so it's just a bunch of those. Good to know. So now we gotta pull these out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us the copper around the exit here. It's about to be night, so we will let night happen. And then we will get back to work on stuff. Although we should stay here just so we can see when it fully becomes night. What are the other materials we're gonna need for the entrance? Let me just move my character on the iPad that I have. Okay. It's gonna be 2 stairs, slabs, trapdoors. It's gonna be stairs like this, and like this. And then it's a spruce trapdoor, and then it is slabs like so. And then as this oxidizes, we will be able to put it to the colors that we want, because by then we should hopefully have beeswax and stuff like that. Now we will move in here and get ready to sleep, because that's the next step. But next, really quickly, we will get logs, because logs are going to be the next big thing. But we just gotta sleep first, because we don't want to build at night, really. At least not yet. So, there we go. Sleep through the night. Okay. Make sure we don't see anything. Cool stuff. And now we get to the building side of things. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Although, what do we need to make it to the 6-sided wood? Is it 4 of them? It is. Right now we'll stick with the log look then. But we'd be doing that. And then it's going to be across the whole side here. Wow. But this is where we also need the barrels, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. But we can always, for this other part, it uses a lot of... Here, let me show you guys the part I'm seeing. The part I'm seeing is this part over here. This corner here, it is the logs here. But what we can do is the logs here, we can easily make that into cobblestone instead. And we can save on some of our resources this way. And we're just going to do this to come over. And if we have enough logs left over, we will... Actually, we're just going to do it now. We're going to change these end bits to the 6-sided, just to make it prettier. Each of these create 3. So we really shouldn't be losing too many resources, which is good. And then we gotta take off the shield and strip all of these logs. And just like that, we should have enough of these well, no, we won't have enough of these end bits yet. But we'll have close to the amount we need, which is good. And then it's this to come on over. Except we get rid of this one and this one. And then it's another end bit. And then it's not like that. We'll just do this, and then it's the end bit, and then it's over. Then we need to make another ending bit, and then it's over, and then it's another ending bit. And now we gotta go through and strip all of these. And then it's the cobblestone. And yet we're gonna put on some music as long as Spotify will actually work for me today. Please, Spotify, work. Oh. Oh. It looks like it did. And I just gotta find the playlist that I normally play during stream. There we go. Oh, except Minecraft is now playing music. The timing. The timing. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. But yeah, okay, now we have those bits. Now we need to grab... We need these. We still have the trapdoors. So, it is a barrel on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it is, let's see, then it's these, and then this. I'm doing good, If anything, a little tired, but yeah, other than that, good. And also wondering where the week went. How is it already Friday? I don't know. The weekend has come super quickly. This whole week has passed by super quickly. So that's definitely one of the big things. Time has not been on my side for, like, keeping track of time. I mean, so... That part's been fun, but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm also very excited to get done with this house today. And apologies if my throat's a little scratchy. I don't know why. At least it feels like it's... I don't know if it's scratchy, gravelly. I don't know what you would call it. But apologies if it's... Yeah. I honestly have no idea why it is like it right now. Now, let's see. So we have these end bits done. Now we will work on this upper bit here. So starting from here, we gotta do these. Okay, cool. Might just be me feeling it then. Which is good. So let's see. We need to do it like this. And then it is slabs. Let me pull it up real quickly. I need to see. And it's 3 on each side. So we gotta do across the oak wood. 2, 3. And then it is more stairs around. And then I think for the rest of these, well no, it's 3 right here, 3 right here, and 3 right here, and then it's all slabs. Times where it might be worth going to the jungle later to make some scaffolding. Just so that we can, build higher easier. That'll be a then kind of thing. What did I just hear? I don't know. And then it's this. And then it is this. Okay. So now we get to add on the copper. Okay. Now we need to get all the copper in the inventory. and then place it how we need to, which means, is this not gonna really be productive? Yes. Am I going to tower up with slabs because I have a lot of them? Also yes. Okay, so it's 3 on each, so it'd be this, this, fall. Oh wait, there's an easy way to do this right now. And that is, we get our ladders, because we need the ladders. So we get the ladders to be able to move up there easier. Now we don't have to bridge, which is huge. But yeah, then we gotta do one right here, and then it is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is not centered. And it's right here, I think. Then be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We have our copper down. So the next step then is adding slabs all around the top. This part's gonna be fun. Let's see. Nope, 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 no. As OBS does not want to do what I want it to do. Okay, there we go. We don't have enough slabs. We're gonna have to make more slabs. I love copper as a block. I get it, besides for blocks, it doesn't have too much of a use, but with all the different colors copper can create and such, it is, in my opinion, amazing to work with for that color early game. Yeah, I don't see it as useless. I see it just as a block with cool abilities to be used in builds, because it can change color. You have multiple different shades it can become. In my opinion, it's just a whole lot of fun to use. And the music is fine, is not going in Minecraft, so now we're going to music. So yeah, love copper, love using it. I'm hoping to use it more, but that's of course means mining, which means getting to the point where I'm comfortable enough mining. So that'll be a whole thing later on. Let's see, we need to get more slabs. Which means using, oh, we have the slabs in here, sweet. So now we head into the house, and we get to adding slabs around this thing. But yeah, with how many different colors it can create, I love the orange and all its in-between forms. It's like it's evolving between its different stages. And overall just, it's an amazing block to use while building, because it also, you can get so much of it so quick. Not to mention you can waterlog like these and make cool pipe designs and stuff like that. It's just amazing to use in my opinion. I love it so much. Even if it does take a lot to smelt all of it, but that just means then more of a reason to make like a lava farm or something, or have a place where you can get to dripstone easy enough. True. And we might be able to make a drowned farm later, because that could be a lot of fun. It's just looking it up, and another thing is that'll probably be something best to make over there, because over that way there is an ocean. If that's the best place to make it. And if not, we can just get enough iron and we could start working on a drowned farm later, because if we're going to use the separate area, I mean, might as well. And I mean, it's an easier force of, not easier force, an easier source of copper, which I'll always take. Whew, there we go. Because like another thing is, later on I want to make a iron farm. Unfortunately that village might have to be used. But the hardest part is moving the villagers. But yeah, we gotta make a iron farm. I want to make a I'd love to make just a plain old mob farm later. So yeah, there's a lot to make. It's just having the time to do it. Okay, let's do, but we don't technically need to do those there because we can just do normal log. Then we go across. Let's just place the rest of these down. Okay, cool. And then we can do that. And then across. So yeah, once we have this base, we should be able to start with actual mob farms and stuff. Because we'll also probably in a much better place, I can't speak, geography-wise. We'll have access to a lot more different kinds of materials. We still have the spruce over there. We have a bunch of stuff over there. Eventually, we'll get some of the pale wood from over there. And we know there's a ton of villages and stuff that we can go to. My guess is just because it takes up more materials to create the six-sided wood. But that's just a guess of mine. But that might be why. It's not like with the copper with a stone cutter. Another reason why I like the copper, because you can use a normal block of copper to create 4 cut copper, which means that is a huge amount of blocks really quickly. Just pulling up. Okay, cool. So now, and actually with what the design is, we do actually want to change these. So these need to be changed to be the 6-sided logs because of making this whole thing easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we get to I think we're stripping these. Oh, I hope we're stripping these. Yes, we are. Cool. I did not mess it up. Didn't want to go stripping all these and realize, oh, nope, not doing that. Because that wouldn't be fun. Okay, there goes the axe. Now we can go craft another one. We'll use another one of these. I think we're going to be okay on logs, which is good. That was definitely one of my fears with making this space, was the amount of logs, but we'll find out. There's always a chance we'll be like a few off. This feels like a thunderstorm. Let's see. No, just rain. Had to check. Okay. Do this. Okay. So now we're to that, and now we're probably, I think, into making the roof area, which is good. We will need a lot more. We might actually need some more. I think I jumped to conclusions way too soon. If we want to use blocks, we don't have to use blocks. We can use spruce slabs. The only thing is the blocks on either side of these. We need more wood. Okay. Although, something we could do if we didn't want to head back. We'll have to head back anyways. But we could start. Oh, wait, we have these. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might be good. It's called I should look at my resources before jumping to conclusions. That might be slightly helpful. But yeah, so we need to do this. And then go over here. Nope. A little eager there, buddy. There we go. And we probably will actually have to use blocks, so the blocks we need to place is basically like this. The one problematic part about it being raining is I'll have no idea when it's starting to become night, except for when it starts to turn dark, so we'll have to be careful about that. But yeah, it's like this, I think. Did I go... Yeah, we won't have enough planks, although we might have enough slabs if we use some slabs as building material. Okay, let me... How about this? Let's go into our house real quickly. Well, dirt hut right now. Let's count how many logs we're going to need, because depending on how many logs we're going to need, we have this many. So hopefully we can use something of those. So we have currently technically 34 logs. Let's see how many we're going to need. So each of these is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, so it's 28. That's already 32 logs. We need logs. Okay, so we need to cut another tree, is what I'm learning. Okay. Well, I'm switching back to the other music. Heck. There we go. Okay, so let's go get some more logs then. Or, actually, let's get the saplings to bring the tree over here. Because we have bones, we should be able to make it grow. And then it also should hopefully be a lot more efficient for what we need. So we don't have to keep on running back here necessarily. I just realized, though, I should be wearing my shield just in case. Head on over. Certainly it's not already becoming night, is it? I don't know. And I really should stop just running as I've been, but, that's been what has been working. We need to do this quickly. We need these. Bye, chickens! We just gotta get back in case it's starting to get dark. Which I honestly can't tell. I don't think it is. I don't think it's been that long yet, but, well, no, maybe it has been. It definitely has been. Oh no. Jeez, time has been going fast. Run back. Don't want to deal with too many mobs spawning. Run. Ack. Whew. Please don't be raining. Yay, it's not raining. Okay, and there's Minecraft music playing, so now we'll pause the music. Please be enough. Yes! So now we will cut the tree here. And that means we can get to growing them here and not have to worry about going back to our old base for now. Which is good, it helps with efficiency, I think. Ack. Falling does not. Falling, in fact, does not help with efficiency. Okay. I didn't mean to break that one, no. We need that to be placed right back there. And then we build up, and up, and up. Okay. Oh, fudge. Well, I have not gone out by my own silliness yet. That's a win. I have a feeling it won't be long now. But I haven't yet. Here we go. Back to the tree. So we need to get all of this chopped down to give ourselves enough wood to finish the build. And then after this, we'll have to figure out the next goal, which I think will just be making the rest of this platform as efficient as we can. Which means probably getting cows. It means getting the chickens over here. And all that. So we'll have to do that next. But first, it's getting all of this. Here we go. For the satisfying-ish downward spiral kind of thing. Oh, you're right. That would be so good. Heck. I would love to make lampposts across the bridge. That would be awesome. So you're right. We will do that. It just means getting the iron, which probably means soon. Maybe within the next little bit we'll do a thing where we will start making the iron farm, because that will be needed, I think, soon. Just to have the iron. Alright, now we can turn one of these into just that. Okay, cool. Inventory full of stuff. Can't wait to start storing it soon. But yeah, so do I have the ladder still? I still have the ladders, good. We're gonna do that. There we go. But yeah, the lampposts will be awesome. You're right. Let's see. How did I make this? Okay. So, if I'm seeing this correctly, we do one more on each side. 2. Okay, Minecraft music is stopped. So we get back to the music. And now we get to doing the logs. Wait, let me pull it up. We need to look at this more closely. So yeah, it's the 2, which means you put 1 in here and then it goes around. Okay. Is that the case with what we're doing right now? Yes. Sweet. Then we go across like this. Not like that. We're gonna have to make another axe soon. It's another one there. And then more. And break. Yep. We will have to make another one of those super quickly, but let's actually be smart and start using the ladder. We definitely will have to get the chickens back over here so we can start getting food more. And or we leave most of the chickens there and we start bringing chicks over here. Which we could also do. I would kind of feel bad subjecting them to a fate of that, but at the same time it means there's some chickens in the mines. We'd have the chickens here, so it might be the best for us to do. And if we do that, I apologize. Chickens and chicks in advance. But really quickly, do I have more food on me? Yes, good. We'll eat that in a minute here. Heck, there we go. And then we do that, and then we're on to that. And then you have to go across like this. Like so. And then it's yet another thing of logs. Yes, okay, now I see how I did it. It's always a block away, so block away, and then yeah, we're good, okay. Actually, so block away from that would be right there, so we actually need to do that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I said we should start using the ladder for a reason. Come on, coffee. So what we'll do is we'll go get the chickens in a minute here, because we will need them. And we will start a separate chicken area out here. Do this, 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 this. This. Then we do one here. And that. And then it's one more thing of that inside here, because this will be the singular one. Because in theory... like that. Okay, and now we just gotta strip it all. After we take off the shield yet again. Thank you for joining in, Chakra. Have a good rest of your day. Was I actually using dark oak wood? I was actually... oh no. Wait a minute. I bamboozled... no, this is strip... what? Okay, wait. I mean, that is darker. Is it just me? Or in Bedrock Edition, is the stripped spruce wood so much darker? It's so much darker than the normal, than the stuff, maybe? Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, let's go in here. I need to see this now. That's the stripped log. Now, if we pull up bedrock, the stripped spruce is so much darker than the planks. Versus in Java, where they are the same color. Oh no. I don't think it looks bad, but it's not really what I was going for. We might have to pull up a creative world just to build this really quickly and see what it looks like without the stripped. This... oh no. We'll build the inside of the base. But that is... wow. Okay. So if this is the case and I'm not seeing things, there is a major texture difference in between the two games. Which is kind of disappointing, but... I mean... that is so weird. moving mic real quickly. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, that is just so weird. Okay. Well, with that figured out, I guess. Yep, we're gonna be changing though in a moment here, Zach. But, by the way, did you know that there is a difference between the stripped spruce logs in Java and Bedrock? This is it in Java. The home is almost done, so it won't be homeless for long. But yeah, these two are the same color. These two are the same color here. Versus when I build up the build that I had made in Bedrock for what I was going to do, look at how much darker. Look at how much darker the stripped spruce wood is. This is so much darker than it is in Java. I mean, let me pull Java back up. No. OBS doesn't want to work. This is it in Java. No, this is strip spruce, and then, unless I'm reading it wrong, I hope my dyslexia isn't kicking in. But no, this, when I click on it, it says spruce wood, which also means when I pull up the dark oak, this is the dark oak. I wasn't expecting this today. I don't know. This is... Okay. Well, I guess later on we gotta get some of that dark oak if we're gonna do the normal thing, and or we see in a minute here, how it looks without it being stripped wood. I mean, like, it doesn't look horrible like this, but it definitely isn't necessarily the result I was expecting. But anyways, I guess we're into building the inside, I guess. That is such a stark difference. This torch has to move over here. It's not thunderstorming. But yeah, wow. But yeah. How are you doing today, Zach? Let's see. The inside, using my thing. Cool. I'm glad. You ready for tomorrow? I'm excited. Do the books here. And then we need, it's a trapdoor here. And here. This. And then it is this over here. This over here. Cool. And now it is not trapdoor there. It's not where I need it. I need a trapdoor here. And a trapdoor over here. And then it's a stair, up, and something I'm realizing I need to do is we don't want mobs spawning up here. No siree. There we go. And then let's see, we need slabs. Go like 1, 2, 3. That gets one side of the room done. And now we're on to the other side, which is over here. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to hit the mic there. But yeah, that is understandable. Okay, so let's build over here now. What we need to do is get materials first off. Put all this extra cobblestone here for now. We need the chests and all this. And that. Okay. So it is first moving this torch 1, 2, 3. Oh, that would make sense. I'll play around with lighting settings later. Then, thank you for pointing that out. I will look at that in a little bit then. First look at the build finished, and then we'll do that. It's those. Then it's these. Then up here, we're onto the stairs because we need to do this. And then it's doing that, except we don't want it on that block. We want it on top of here. Then we have the 2. And then it's this, this. And then over here we have the 1. We have the trapdoor. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. And then we need a thing of stairs right here. And then we'll get some logs and place them on all the sides. Not right there. Right there. Right there. Nope. Right there. There we go. And then it's another thing of stairs here, here. And then it's another one here, and here. And then we're doing 1, 2. And then we need to get our trapdoors back out. 3, 4. And then it is slabs again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we don't quite have the pattern on the bottom like I was planning. So we could add that in, and then it's just actually the bed here. And then we gotta add that in, and then it'll just be lighting and everything else that we just gotta add. So let's finish this build up then. And I can stop going to the wrong things in OBS. That would be nice. So it's like this. 1 here, 1 here. We'll do torches right there and there. We'll do torches here and here. We'll do a torch there. And now we're to adding this thing over here, because then we can put an extra thing of armor on there. And now it's gonna be, let's get the stuff from the chest in here and just start moving stuff in. And then we'll have to go back to the mine area to get the stuff over there. In here, let's put all of our wood items. We'll probably make one just for logs, actually, but that'll be later. Then we have to have our stone items. We'll make this one our ores. And then we'll head back over here. Grab the rest of this. Grab these. And I'm just going to keep using the 2 I have in my inventory. And I can happily say we do not live in that dirt shack anymore. We live inside a actual house that I like a whole lot more than the other one. And we have Minecraft music going now, which means we're going to do that. We have the extra crafting table, which we'll just put in here. We need to put down the stone cutter. Right up here. A chest where we can just throw stuff into. These go into our ores. It's turning night, which means we can sleep. And then we'll go get the rest of the stuff from the place. Is it turning day? It is. Sweet. We need to head back to our base, not only to get more stuff from the chest, but we also need to get the chickens, because we're going to grab a bunch of the chick eggs, and we are going to make a pen on the side, which we will keep all of our chicks in. And just start a separate chicken area over there. And I gotta not sprint for most of this to try to reserve as much stamina as possible. Whew. We've got this. Build's almost done, and maybe we'll see, well, maybe we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna sprint over here now that we're almost home. We need to gather as many eggs as we can. And we need to gather really just as much as we want from here. But first, we have to pay a visit to the chickens after I want the copper that's behind here. Because this is all aged. And I love that color copper. So, now... Okay, chickens, how full is my inventory about to get? The answer is yes. Okay, that'll be more than enough to start another chicken pen for us. Now, I'm sorry, but some of you have to go because I need the chicken. I'll still come visit you guys sometimes, but you guys are probably mostly going to have a house here in the mines, but it's at least safe. And I'll make sure that your babies all live happy lives. I'm sorry that you are all stuck here. Eventually I will bring you out, but that's when I feel like traveling with a bunch of chickens on a bridge that's 1 block thin. So now let's grab, I want flowers to come with me first, I think. Let's cook the chicken. Because actually I should grab the necessary items. Let's get this chicken cooking. So we'll wait on the flowers actually, because we do need to grab more of the more necessary items first. Slash just a lot more of the bigger resources. Don't need to grab that necessarily. We will grab the rest of the wood items though. And I will leave these here. I don't need to bring the axes with me. Grab more of the eggs. And then grab the chicken, which has been cooked now. And we'll do our first amount of stuff over. Completely moving out of our old base. Love the spawn. But we are moving on to somewhere a little bit easier to keep working on stuff. Plus then we're closer to the village if we're going to be making an iron farm soon, which is one of my major goals. And it's almost time for the end of stream. We will move all our materials over and stuff first. I think just to make it easier. And probably make the chicken coop quickly. So let's do that. Let's get in here. Let me resume the music. In here we have all the cobblestone. We gotta put all of our wood items in. Like I said, I'll get it all organized later. And here's our stone. Down here is where I'll put more of our other materials. Here's the leather armor and stuff. Are we already almost at the end? No. No, I don't think so, not yet. And here's our ores. And here's where we'll make our one of our nature chests. That'll be more food. This will be food. This will be the more nature chest. This goes in here. This goes into wood. This goes into food. This goes into wood. And right now, we'll do that. The bottles we will also just put in there because that's something else we'll need to use. And then the coal we'll just put into that furnace right now. Okay. Now we'll head back out. Grab a bit more. Where's the sun? Right there. Perfect. We might be able to finish grabbing everything we need after this run. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Let's do this. Back down into here. Hello, chickens. I'm sorry, but I will be fully just leaving you guys in a minute here. Okay, all of these. Anything we don't want to bring? We'll leave the dirt here. Wait, not the arrows. No, not the arrows. I want this. We do actually want the rest of that. Leave the snowballs, because we don't need those extra snowballs. Okay. Goodbye, chickens. I will come and visit, but we are now fully moving out of that base. That will now be our mine, and later on we will put a bed in there, only so we have an easier spot to spawn back to while we're mining. Rather than traveling this longer distance. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Okay, that we are home. Let's put the rest of the stuff in. So right here is our nature chest. And we do all of these. And we'll do the snowballs in there for now. And then we will put food in there. In here with stone. I thought I had an extra piece of wool. I must not just not grab that. We'll put the wool in there for now. Actually, so we have 5, so we can do like 5 in each. And then we'll do another one each of these, and then you two get 2, and then we can just have furnaces that are ready to go. Okay. Next thing we'll be doing, well, last thing before we fully end stream, we'll be making the chicken pen for the chickens. So we will do that, and then we will end stream. But this way, we have our chickens set. Let's make a few. I didn't mean to put one there. Let's get a couple more planks. And now we'll be ready to start working on it. We'll work on it after the next day, though, because then we have a bit more time to do stuff. We'll say 4:15 EST is going to be where I'll end stream. So we just gotta wait for it to become a point where we can actually sleep. Come on, game, please. Let me sleep. Pretty, please. Man, it really... Come on, let me sleep. I want to sleep, please. Okay, let me eat some food then before bed. No, you let me sleep? Maybe? Maybe not? There we go. Cool, 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 cool stuff. Now, we'll do the final thing before the end of stream. Making that chicken coop. Not chicken coop. Later on we can make it cuter for a chicken coop, but right now we just need a spot to help some little chickens grow. Which also means we will not be free from chicken noises here, but that's okay. It means we have a consistent source of food, which is a huge thing. Okay, now we will do our fences. And we will do this. We'll do some stairs to get in, and then we'll do a door to get out, because that's just going to be easier, I think. So we'll grab the door, grab the stair, and it will mean other mobs can get in, but that is okay. Okay, now we can get all of the eggs, and let's spawn some chickens. Okay, we have one. Come on, can we get a second, please? We got 2. 13 more eggs. Can we make it 3? We can make it 3. 3 chicks. That works. Do this. Well, that, I think, pretty much makes it so we are good to go. We have a small area in here that we can use later. We have hay bales, so we'll be able to eventually we'll head over and get those cows. So we can actually start working on some leather and have another source of food. And we'll probably make another pen along this side. Soon we'll start on a iron farm and such. We'll also finish up the pathing over and make sure we can't have any pesky creaking or anything come and join us. So we have lots of plans for what we're going to do, and we will tackle some of those next week. I will actually be stopping stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's stream, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helped me out a lot. My current goal is to get to 200 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you want to subscribe to help get those digits up there, I would really appreciate it. What'd you guys think of the build? Let me know. And yeah, with that, I shall see you guys all next time. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Coffee out.